YouTube, what's up? It's Nike bringing you another video with a game called This Is the Police. It is, of course, as you can tell, it's a game on sale on the PlayStation Network. On the, yeah, it's on sale, holiday sale. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump right into it, like I do basically in all these games. Just jump into it. And okay, here we go. This is how this starts. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Alright. Mark Ward 2 to be shown in Freiburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. And then Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. I guess these are the tabloid headlines. Alright. I think I know in this game is you play as a police chief. And you have to like fight corruption and I guess, stuff like that. There is a. This is the first one. This one's, I think, been out
When
for...
I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freiburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't want to talk over the monologue as it was talking, so I wasn't expecting that. So it looks like we're doing a press conference. Good morning. Oh, I'm getting asked questions. Oh, jeez. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? Surprise. The mayor discussed it with me. Been expecting this bull jive from the mayor. What's the difference? Yeah, I think we should go with a more subtle approach. Like the mayor discussed it with me. Mayor Rogers told me that once a fresh face running Freiburg PD. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. All right. Do you already know the name of your successor? No, I think it's a new man. I think it'll be a department veteran. Who cares? We're gonna go with no. Of course not. And I don't think the mayor's office know who it is either. Okay, I didn't really want to turn like that. Ooh, after the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor if the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Uh, you, you know, probably say perhaps. Sounds possible if he thinks the new office would help him serve the city a little longer. Okay. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? BS, I don't know if it helps police. You know, we're gonna go with I don't know. I've never worked with the mafia, but I can't speak for every man and woman in the department. I can't follow all my employees around the clock. Okay, it seems like stuff's going down. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely, definitely not. Possibly, how should I know? We'll go with definitely not. That's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings. I mean, it's pretty much true.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Sorry if you hear ruffling in the background. It's my wife getting I think trash or Christmas gifts around.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man."
I'll do my best.
"And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon."
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Don't know if I can really
Yes?
show
Go
that.
fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
This game is escalated to huge proportions out of nowhere. Oh, I love these tabloids. These are amazing. Let's go with that first one to the left. Jack Boyd, only assholes join the mafia. Francis Kendrick could replace Jack Boyd. Jack Boyd, May Rogers is a professional. It's a different type of game that I've played before.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
What if this is like how the whole game... Oh, never mind. So this is like... just answer some questions, play a graphic novel. Alright, would you like to receive tips about how the game works? I'm a 6-year-old police chief, a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. This game is very, very up in your face. Like I was saying before, this is the first game. I think it's been out for like a year or so. I actually don't know. But I know the second one just came out not too long ago, so I guess I'll play through this and see how I enjoy it, and then probably play the second one. But you know what, we're gonna have to go with show me what you got, because I don't know how to play. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. Oh, okay. I mean, whoever pisses me off, we'll stick them on like on the night shift. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shown the overall overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than an average are safe bet, even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Oh, okay. So, you want them around 150. Is that the star above his head? Guess we'll see. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Then it shows your energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable they work. Policemen who are exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on their job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. Okay. So you're just running your own station. That's pretty cool. Your employees don't tell you anything. Some additional characteristics... Sorry, I tried to read that a little too fast. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take the day off. While others like to drink too much, you can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusion based on their behavior. Alright. So 150, that's the mark you want. Okay. And of course the old lady has a professional rating of 5. So she's probably just an old hag. Then you got Austin at 90. Okay. So can I like... These must be my detectives. This is shift B. What is that, second shift? Probably. Okay, we'll just start today. So the plan is to stay quiet for 180 days. Like that's gonna happen. We all know I'm about to be about that money. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of the police work. You need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take your officers to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming.
110B in progress.
Okay, so you hit L2. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check how many units you are allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. Okay. So the number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on. All this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder. Oh, okay. Or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Alright. So, it's a hit and run at the mall. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Alright. Oh my goodness. We have an officer named Yancey. That's amazing. And the reason why, if you guys want to know that's amazing, because my first name is actually Yancey. Yes, spoiler alert. My actual name is not Nike. That's pretty cool. Even though mine's not spelled with an E, but that's okay. But that's pretty cool. So it's a hit and run. It's at a mall. We should send... Let's send Purdy. We'll send Purdy there. She knows what she's doing. But, well, looks like Austin's young, so maybe she can get some, maybe experience. Maybe it'll progress her working with someone good, so we'll go with that.
311A in progress.
Oh gosh, what is this? Fight. The Last Picture Show Theater. A theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater security. Alright, we're gonna send Nancy in there. And let's send her. That's what we're gonna have to do. No, the funny is, I actually used to be a correctional officer, so I didn't work the road as a patrolman, but storm. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminal and nobody dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, and dead citizens bother the mayor even more than the living ones. Alright. Fender caught. Officers on... It did help progress her. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it was because she was working with someone that was good. But that makes me pretty happy. So they're coming back.
311A complete.
Let's see this. He was caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we're killing it. Police station's on point right now.
910C in progress.
Oh, armed robbery.
311A in progress.
3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store. A videotape store. This game must be set before the 2000s. It made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one of Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. So it just sounds like some dudes that want to flog their log. So we're gonna send Kochai, I think that's it, and we're gonna send Price. We're gonna send the old lady, see what she can do. Yes, I'm sending her to an armed robbery. She's probably got like serious experience. So, oop, I almost missed this call. Fight. Brother and sister clash with each other over the deceased father's will, according to one of their lawyers. We don't dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty tonight. Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but we're gonna send her with Austin. So, but yeah, I get the gist of this game pretty much. Oh my goodness, assault, ghetto. Passerby saw saw some teenagers attacking an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and his money. Ooh, yeah, Yancey, get on that. We're gonna send. We're only gonna send 2. That should, yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, let's get another call, because I only have 1 officer left.
We've got a situation
Oh,
here.
when your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up. Don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems. Okay. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Sneak into the house through an open window. Turn on the siren and loudspeaker and shout at the house. Surrounded. Knock on the door. Open up. Police. Ow. It's teenagers. I mean, they can be pretty sporadic, but I don't think they do anything stupid. Well, they already robbed a videotape store and took all the adult movies. But I don't... Yeah, we'll go with that.
910 complete.
That was the right choice. Thank goodness. My goal in this game now is to get price to 150 for professionalism. But alright, see. I feel like the other 2 are just a little...
311A complete.
They're just a little too crazy. Offender escaped. Officers unarmed. Oh, you fail and you lose ratings. Well, that sucks.
412A complete.
God, 2 offenders escaped already. Goodness. Well, that's no bueno. I mean, I guess you can't catch them all. End the day. Can we end the day? We'll just end it. If you think you need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. Okay. Price did like one thing. She did one thing. Look at her. Look at her over here. Come on. Oh, I got shit. Whoa, look at Stovall with that 400 rating. It's my team leader right there. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, we're going to just go ahead and end the video there. We pretty much got the gif, so it looks like we got to run it. And I guess we'll see what happens. But, you know what? I'm kind of into it. I like it. So, like I said, if you guys want to check it out, I think it's only like, if you're a Plus member on PlayStation, I think I bought this game for like a couple bucks. Like, it was super cheap, and it looks like it'll be pretty decent. So, but yeah, but I'll catch you guys on the next one, which whenever that may be. But until then, you guys take it easy and